For thousands of years, humans have asked one question: what is our purpose? And who are we, truly? Most of us were taught one of two answers: that we are the product of random mutation and natural selection, or that a divine hand sculpted us from the earth. But there is a third possibility, a chilling one, hidden not in ancient myths, but in the language of our own DNA. A story about a grand experiment. A story about humanity as a genetic project. What if humans are a genetic project? The ultimate experiment. In 2001, scientists celebrating the completion of the Human Genome Project found something they couldn't explain. Amidst the complex tapestry of our DNA were over 200 genes that appeared to have no evolutionary ancestors in the primate lineage. They were like foreign code inserted into our biological software. Mainstream science proposed a theory called horizontal gene transfer, that bacteria or viruses might have inserted this genetic material into our ancestors' DNA millions of years ago. But among these findings, a far more radical idea emerged. What if these genes weren't an accident? What if they were placed there intentionally by a creator who was not divine but technological? A being who understood the very code of life itself. According to this mind-bending theory, Earth wasn't just a cradle for life, it was a laboratory. And the organism that already lived here, an early hominid, was the perfect starting point for an ambitious project. So, the theory goes, they did something extraordinary. They took this native primate, analyzed its genetic structure, and began a process of systematic upgrades. They enhanced its intelligence, unlocked the potential for complex language, and refined its physical abilities. They didn't create life from scratch, they sculpted it, editing and adding to what nature had already provided until it became something entirely new. Until it became us. A species that is part Earth-born evolution and part intelligent design. Is this just science fiction, or the most logical explanation for our own existence? Scientists argue that our evolutionary path, while remarkable, is entirely natural. They point to the fossil record and the principles of evolutionary biology as proof that we are the children of Earth, not a laboratory. But others ask questions that science still struggles to answer. Why did the human brain triple in size in just 2 million years, an evolutionary leap so fast it defies explanation? Why do we possess unique cognitive abilities, like abstract thought and self-awareness, that seem to have appeared almost overnight? And why are we so poorly adapted to our own planet, suffering from back problems, sunburn and allergies, as if we weren't designed for this world in the first place? Are these just quirks of evolution? Or are they the telltale signs of an engineered species, a work in progress still bearing the glitches of its own creation? This theory suggests that our creators, whoever they were, may have initiated this project for reasons we can only guess. Perhaps they were seeding the galaxy with intelligent life. Or maybe they were running an experiment to see how consciousness evolves. If this idea holds any truth, then our entire history is not what we think it is. Our progress, our struggles, our search for meaning, it could all be part of a long-term study. We might be part of a much larger cosmic narrative, one whose architects could be observing us right now, watching to see what their creation does next. So, what do you think? Are we simply the improbable result of millions of years of random chance and natural selection? Or is it possible that humanity is not an accident of nature, but an act of creation, a design, a purpose, a project guided by an unseen intelligence? Tell me in the comments, are we a product of evolution or an experiment? Because somewhere, hidden within the coils of our own DNA, the final answer might be waiting to be decoded.